I'm about to go in and see Mad Max Fury Road. I'm your host Ray. Let's strap in. Long road ahead of us.
2 hours later.
I just got finished watching Mad Max Fury Road. I've seen it before, but this is the first time I've seen it in the cinema. Wow, if there was ever a film made for the cinema, it is Mad Max Fury Road. It's awesome. One of the things I like the most about it is it doesn't follow the conventional structure of a film. It's just one long chase scene, essentially. One long chase scene, and that shouldn't work. That chase scene is absolutely awesome. There's character growth, character development. They tell a whole story, mostly visually. Not much dialogue in this film, you know? Maybe as unique a film as can be. Even though it is the fourth, I believe, in the Mad Max series, it feels like something completely on its own. A film that defies all cinematic logic. Love it. One question I have is, how do they write that film? What does the script look like? I've written the script myself. And there's dialogue, there's action, there's stage direction, but I mean that film was mostly just action. If you haven't seen that film, Mad Max Fury Road, give it a try. On my way to see the Highlander, the same cinema. My favourite films, love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna see Highlander. Hey, hero's gotta eat too. It's a full moon tonight.
2 hours later.
Highlander. Just finished seeing it. What a film. Quite similarly to Mad Max Fury Road, this film also lacks a traditional structure. The Highlander, the main character himself, goes on a journey, but he never quite outright states what his goals are. Traditional 3-act or hero's journey film structure, there is a beginning, a middle and end, but the events in Highlander kind of just happen. One thing follows after another. There's a lot of jumping back and forward in time. Ultimate 80s obsessed fantasy nerd, Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer fanboy film. Swords, 80s music. It may not be one of the best films ever made, but it's certainly a favourite of mine. Tomorrow it's Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan. Good morning. It's the morning after the night before. I want to share a fun fact I got for some research yesterday. So last night I wondered how on earth they wrote the script for Mad Max Fury Road. Turns out it wasn't really filmed with a script as such. Storyboarded out the whole thing, but with more detail than usual. It was like a comic book. We visualized everything in advance, so that solves that mystery.
2 hours later.
So, just finished watching Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. I've seen it before, but it's been a long time. It's a real classic. Strong characterization throughout. Amazing villain who, you know, his actions drive the plot, who has a clear goal, revenge against Admiral James T. Kirk. Strong themes around feeling old and then feeling young again. There are so many great things about The Wrath of Khan. The writing, direction is flawless, acting has pathos, effects, the action, the pacing. But the best thing, I think, is the music. From the get-go, it has this really beautiful, lilting, almost melodic theme that repeats its motifs throughout the film. Music just kind of envelops you in the world of Star Trek. It builds tension. It sets the scene, it introduces characters and emphasizes themes. James Horner's one of the best, I would say. So that's the end of my 3-movie film fest. Relatively few movies compared to my usual, but I wanted these ones to sit a bit more with me. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, comment. Remember, another adventure awaits.